I'm Kouichi Hasegawa. I'm working iCeMS here at Kyoto University and also InStem Bangalore, India. Today I want to talk about our research on malaria. You know, 2 days ago we had a World Malaria Day. So you may have heard about malaria. Well, I want to explain malaria anyway. So malaria causes high fever and severe anemia, and over 200 million clinical cases and around 1 million deaths annually, mostly in children. By the way, do you know what causes malaria? Somebody knows? Oh, really? I will give you a hint. So the net behind the children in a hospital, malaria hospital. Good. Thank you. So malaria caused by parasite transmitted by Anopheles mosquito. This is malaria parasite. Can you imagine the worm coming to your body? Oui. Then this is an Anopheles mosquito biting human skin and taking blood. Each is there. So most of malaria hospital has a mosquito net. The malaria has a unique life cycle. Malaria grows in mosquito. That's called mosquito stage. Then malaria bites our skin, releases malaria inside our body. The malaria parasite runs through our bloodstream, then reaches to liver cell, and infect to liver cells, and changing their shape and increase. This developmental stage called liver stage. After enough growth, they burst the liver cells and come to blood again, and infect red blood cells and develop. That's called blood stage. The blood stage is a problem, causes high fever and severe anemia because immune system are activated, so high fever happens. Then the malaria take over your red blood cells function, means you have no enough oxygen, so severe anemia happens. Unfortunately, current malaria treatment is very limited because no vaccine in the market yet. There are several drugs. However, every time what happens is appearance of drug-resistant malaria. So current status is like a vicious circle between developing malaria drug and the appearance of drug-resistant malaria. If you are interested in this story, you can read last week's Science magazine. There's a column, a review titled Malaria Wars. It's a very good review, you can read. So epidemics of malaria happened mainly Middle and East Africa and Latin America and South Asia. This is a malaria risk map. The blue area, the malaria occurs. You may feel you are safe because Canada or Japan is not painted. However, things are not so easy. As you show, malaria is transmitted by this kind of mosquito. You may saw this mosquito before, isn't it? That may be true, because this is a malaria transmitted mosquito distribution map. As you can see, Japan is painted. Canada, maybe. Yeah, it is. Yeah, not Quebec, but maybe Quebec.
Southward.
Oh, okay. So that means malaria is not somebody else's problem. Global problem and our problem. We want to fight malaria globally. First, I want to introduce our international team. iCeMS and InStem both made satellite laboratory each other. Then I became a lab head. I made 2 labs, one in iCeMS and one in InStem. As you can see, it's a mixture of Japanese people and Indian people. I've got a fantastic 2 collaborators and made this malaria research group consist of InStem people, NCBS people, NIMR people in India, and also iCeMS people here. This is a one-shot of a lab meeting. Indian lab member is talking to Japanese people through the internet. Then we got the support from Grand Challenge in Global Health from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Do you know Bill Gates? Oh, you guys love Windows. So anyway, so we got the support. They're supporting actually not only malaria, but Ebola or HIV or many things. By the way, what I found between Japan and India, both Japan and India has unique culture, different from Western countries, that somehow they look similar, isn't it? We love tea, we love flower, we have make silk. Maybe different is baseball and cricket. So anyway, so then beautiful temple and beautiful mosque. So we are looking for researchers who want to enjoy these two culture and want to fight malaria with us. Okay, get back to research. So our target is malaria P vivax. It's the most widely distributed species and third leading cause of death in children under 5 years old. Majority of cases in Latin America and Asia, including India and also country nearby Japan. So unique character of vivax is relapse in the liver. So that means once malaria infected to liver, they stay in the liver after initial blood stage. Then after few weeks or few months or few years, they come again and cause high fever and severe anemia again. And there is no efficient drug to target the liver stage. That's a huge problem, so we want to address this. We aim to develop sustainable malaria P vivax liver stage model, suitable for drug development. This is very, very important and highly demanded because most of current drugs targeting only blood cells, blood stage, and also there is no efficient animal model. And of course, we can take patient blood easily, but we cannot take patient liver easily. So we first made a supply of liver cells. We took patient cells, either blood cells or skin cells, and reprogrammed them into the induced pluripotent stem cell called iPS cells. The unique things of iPS cells, the cells can grow unlimitedly. So we can make how many we want, how much, whenever I want. So, and differentiate into liver cells. Strong point of this supply of liver is the cells has patient genetic background and unlimited supply of quality controlled liver cells. On the other hand, we make supply of malaria P vivax. First, we infect mosquito with the malaria and culture them until malaria grow inside. After grow, we dissect out the malaria. Now, two components is available. We combine them in a drug screening panel like that. Each spot should have infected malaria suitable for test drug candidate. To supply liver cells, first we made InStem human stem cell facility. It is a clean room. The right side is a door. We have to go through air shower. Then we have to take a net, cap net, mask, or shoe cover, everything. Then inside of the clean room has enough equipment to conduct this study. We screen the patient, then get the patient blood after informed consent, purified patient blood cells. This is the patient blood cells. The floating dot is the patient blood cells. And reprogrammed that into iPS cells. This is the emerged iPS colony, and differentiate into the liver cells. So you can see cell shape changed. So now, tick, 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 and all done on the supply of liver cells. I want to talk about supply of malaria. This is our insectarium. The white washboard has larvae of mosquito. White fabric box in the center has adult mosquito. Do you want to see inside of the fabric box? Do you want? Okay. Are you sure? Ooh, you can see many mosquitoes there. Ooh, itchy, isn't it? So anyway, so that's a mosquito. We have many, many mosquitoes inside. And next, we infect mosquito with malaria. This is the infection unit. Each container has mosquito inside, patient blood on top. Do you want to see inside? Really? Okay, like that. Again, isn't it? So many mosquitoes swarming to the patient blood and taking patient blood and malaria. Then we confirm malaria development inside of the mosquito. We dissect out the malaria from midgut of a mosquito. Do you want to see? Okay. Yes. So the worm-like structure, rope-like worm is malaria, developing malaria. After 2 weeks of infection, we isolate developed malaria from mosquito. The right-hand side ball-like structure is salivary gland of mosquito. Any hair-like worm are matured malaria. As you can see, how many malaria in each mosquito. So now we have supply of malaria. Next step is making the drug screening panel. In the textbook, they say if malaria becomes infected to liver cells, malaria changes the shape. It's no more worm-like structure. They become spotted ball-like structure. Indeed, this is a section of the patient liver. You can see spotted ball-like structure like that. So we examined whether our model has such structure or not. Then we stained malaria as green and liver cell nuclei as a blue. Then you can see there's a green ball, dotted ball, beside of liver cell nuclei. So that means our model can infect liver cell with malaria and allow malaria to develop. So now we made that screen model. We are working on malaria study and looking for company to use this for drug screening. Thank you very much for your attention, and Gates Foundation and collaborator. Thank you. And I'm sorry, but I want to say one more thing. So my hometown, Kumamoto, had a huge disaster, earthquake disaster 2 weeks ago. We got a huge support from not only Japan, but also abroad too. We appreciate your support on the Kumamoto earthquake relief. Thank you.